Hello traders, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to build some profitable strategies for the gold CFDs within 60 minutes of actual work. I left my computer building and testing strategies for more than 3 days, but I only had to intervene for less than 60 minutes. And this is something very nice because most of traders think that they need to spend hours in front of screens. And I will show you today how to build strategies in less than 60 minutes. So let's go for it. So if you follow me, you know that I use StrategyQuant to build my strategies. I'm gonna explain you what's the process I use to build my strategies. And in this case, I'm gonna explain you how I created some strategies for gold. First, the process is split in two parts. The first part is to build strategies, and the second part is to test those strategies are robust and I feel comfortable to add them into my portfolios. I use certain configurations, and normally this is the configurations I use for a great part of the strategies that I use. So if I manage to find a good configuration, I reuse it several times for different assets. Maybe I can tweak them a bit, but normally it's a job that I can reuse and I don't have to spend more time. I use genetic options. These are genetic options. The data I use from 2010 until 2022. I don't like using years previous than 2010 because the market was very different. And I leave normally 3 years to do out of sample testing. This is the trading options. I like to start trading after 2 a.m. I don't like before because there's not much liquidity. And this is the building blocks that I use. So if I start running this project, the project will use all of these tasks automatically, and then I will just have to come back and decide which strategy I want. I'm gonna stop this, but imagine that this process is finished the work for building. Normally I will stop, this task will stop after the computer found 1000 strategy, and this is an option that you can find here. After data bank is full, it stopped. So if I load these strategies that I found in build, you saw that I created them in August. In August of 2025. Now in February, we are in February 2026. You see that I created these 1000 strategies. Then the StrategyQuant will save it. Then I will retest using this configuration, these three. Once that I test it, take more or less 2 hours. The first, because they are very, very fast testing. I'm gonna clean this and I'm gonna simulate. So this build can be 1 day, 1 day and a half, or even 2 days. Normally it's 1 day when you choose gold, okay? But after 1 day, you test them, and this test, you will see that it has some fails, right? Because it doesn't pass the test in Monte Carlo, higher by testing and additional markets. So if you select this failed, of 1000, I will stay only with 35 strategies. So for 1000, I have the first 35 strategies that I suspect to have them. Still, there are a lot of strategies, but I will pass more tests so I can stay with some of them. So I'm gonna clean this, and then the second test is the more robust tests, which are the Monte Carlo retest methods, sequential optimization, and then system parameter permutation. So after this retest, if you see this, I change the name. I like changing. I stay with only with 13 strategies. Of these 13 strategies, I pass them a new process, which is optimize strategies, but I only use this process to remove strategies, to decide not to include. So if I click clear all and then I load again which one optimize, I'm gonna stay with this naming. I change the name. If you see this 13, they pass the 13. It means that my testing is still robust, are the same strategies. And then what I have to do here is, I'm gonna clear all this. What I had to do of these 13 strategies, I decide which one I like. Normally, the return drawdown, I don't like. I tried when it's goal or index. I like that the drawdowns are the return drawdown are greater than 10. Sometimes when I don't find a strategy is greater than 10, I can be more strict. But right now that I have a lot, I can remove them. And then also you can check the equity charts. You can put stagnation, and normally what I like strategies that the stagnation are not very high. Sometimes, for example, let's find, you see 700, those are great numbers. But then I will show you which one I stayed with them. And if you say definitives, I speak Spanish, so definitivas is definitives. Three strategies are the ones that I stay with. And if you see this, for example, the equity charts, this is until August, right? You remember this? If you see this is in August. Let's test these ones, okay? If I test these strategies, you can choose here MetaTrader 5 or MetaTrader 4. If you choose these strategies to be until 2026, you see, and then I will only test higher backtest precision. And this is a very, very high test, so it will finish very soon. You can see that these strategies are still earning money in the last months, and actually I earn some money with these strategies that I deploy. So this is it. If you are curious, let's see which kind of strategies are these. You can edit the strategy here, and then this is the these are the conditions. The RSI is falling. The down chain channels, the upper curve is greater than the middle one. In here in the parameters, you can see the periods of these down chain channels right here. What else? You can check other ones. Let's check this Fibonacci. Edit strategy. Yeah, the Fibo minus 23, and then Fibo minus 61. So if you like this video, please subscribe, and I'm gonna leave a link to share this strategy with you. So if you like the video, give it a like and click on the link to get this strategy. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.